Yay, back out filming. It's my last day in Cairo before I go elsewhere. So I've come to this is Ramses train station, meeting up with somebody who I met through other YouTube videos and hit up online on Instagram. This is Joe. So Joe,
hello there.
we're on the channel and we are going to try some. So this is Kebda we're going to try here, right?
Yeah.
So this is local, they're like bread roll sandwiches filled with liver?
Liver, and we're gonna try some sausage as well.
Okay.
And here in Cairo we say sugo, in Alexandria they say sudo.
Okay, so
it's a bit different in pronunciation.
So the same thing?
They're the same thing, yes.
Okay, great. So stop number 1, Kebda. This is a crazy place. This is, I was speaking to the driver on the way here and he said that Friday is quiet on the roads. This is not quiet. This is hectic. But right, first stop.
This is as quiet as it gets.
Really?
This is the most.
Still hectic and it's still hot. Can't handle the heat. But I'm going to show you what we're getting here as well. I'm going to film a little bit and show you what we're getting. So have a little spin around. And you see the speed that he made those sandwiches. He's literally chucking in the meat, and then what's the bit that he's putting on top? The liquid. Oh, he's putting tahini as well. Thank you. So here we have, I'll spin you around. So these are the kebda. So this is the sausage one, right?
This is sausage, yeah.
And then in here we've got, this is liver mixed with chilies, it looks like, yeah. And then some tahini on top in these small bread rolls. You see them making these all over, and then these are pickles. So let's go straight in. I'm not going to bother waiting around and editing. I want to go straight in. So what should I go for first? The liver. Yeah. I'm going to go for the liver. Right. Let's go for it. Cheers. Oh wow. It's got a little bit of spice to it, which I love. I'm trying to find something that I can describe this as that I've had before, and you know what? I can't think of anything that tastes like this that I might have had anywhere else.
Let me tell you something. Do you know what kind of liver is this? Can you guess?
I guess from a cow? No? Am I going to be surprised?
You will be surprised, but it's definitely halal. It's not pork. Because here in the country, pork does not really exist except with foreigners.
Yeah. So.
I mean, can you guess from the smell?
I'm going to try and smell it, but I don't think that's going to help me at all. I don't know, it's quite small, but it has chopped up chicken.
Have you been to the pyramids?
No, not yet.
Oh well, when you go, you're going to see some liver walking. Camels.
Which is camel liver. Wow.
Really cheap as well.
That's really tasty. It's really good. It's whatever spices they put over, and including the little bits of chopped up chili that you can sort of see in there as well. It's got a nice sort of level of heat to it. Joe, this is a good start, my man. This is a really good start. Right, I'm going to finish this one off, and then we'll crack in.
Wait, tell them the price.
Oh, how much is this?
For one sandwich, £1.5.
So that's Egyptian pounds.
Of course.
So one sandwich, £1.5 Egyptian pounds, which in the UK is probably 10p. Trying to do that right, 5 or 10p, and in US 10 cents. That is a bargain. But you do get a few. Joe told me I need to eat how many?
Well, we started by like 8 each or something. But we have a long day and a lot of food, so we just got 2 of each for each.
Right.
But also in Alexandria, you're gonna go and get some liver from there.
Yeah.
Because they have a different kind of liver style cooking. Really famous place there. You're gonna have to order minimum 15 ones, and you're gonna still be cold off. You're gonna still be cold off. This is too little.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're really aggressive about eating here.
And that is the next stop for me, so at least 15 when I go to Alexandria.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun to see you.
I can try it. As I say, this is not about eating challenges on this channel, because I've done 3, and I'm not going to tell you whether I've completed them or not. You can swipe up here to see one of them. But I might have failed at all of them so far. But sandwiches, I can do sandwiches.
Let's do sausage.
Let's do sausage. So
we ended the video, but we're gonna.
let's keep rolling. This is so good. So this is. It looks like chorizo, the colour. Oh wow! Wow!
It's been a long time since I ate that part.
This little cart here, you can just see him. He's literally just behind us here.
And you are eating that.
And if you were just walking through here, you would miss it. You wouldn't ever see him here. I mean, you'd smell it, and you'd see people like me and Joe sat here eating loads of kebda. But what's the meat in this one?
Sausage.
Beef. It looks like chorizo, because you can see it's sort of reddish, orangey reddish in colour, but no, it doesn't taste like a chorizo.
What is the name of the channel? Travel Food? Travel? In English, Travel?
Making a fan. Give him a business card. I'll be right back. Right, we're back. Just been discussing which one we think is not the best, because they're both amazing, but which one we like more. I think for me, I'm going to surprise you here, I think the liver is my favourite.
You like the liver?
I do. It's got that nice little bit of spice, which I like. The sausage is amazing. So the sausage is beef. I was trying to figure out what it might have tasted like that I could explain that you might have had before. And I think almost like a pastrami, but softer.
What's your name? Okay, sit down.
Now being joined by the owner, right?
Owner of the cafe we're sitting in.
Oh, so we're sitting at this cafe, and this is the owner of the cafe. So this is my channel on YouTube.
Welcome, yes. Welcome
you.
England. How are you? Yes, I am Hassan.
Hassan,
Good.
very
Hassan.
nice to meet you.
Thank
Hassan.
you, thank you. What's your name?
Ian.
Ian.
Yeah.
Welcome, not Leon. Ian.
Ian.
Welcome. Welcome, Egypt, yes.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, my friend.
There we go. Excellent hospitality here in Egypt, I've got to say. Everyone I've spoken to, they've been so friendly. I get stopped a lot in the street and asked about my tattoos. I get a lot of people stop and tell me that I've got a good beard, and a lot of people look at me because I'm just a big bald white guy walking through the streets, but they're all fascinated and they all stop and talk to me. My level of Arabic is not good.
Need some practice.
I do. I spent 3 days trying to learn as much Arabic as I could, and I realised it's a very difficult language. So shame on me, should have spent more time, but hey, everyone here seems to speak enough English to tell me my tattoos are good, I'm very tall, and I've got a good beard.
Yeah, first thing I told him was like, you're huge. Basically.
So,
but my favourite is sausage.
Yours is the sausage, mine is the liver, and I just think
I'm a bit weak with the spices. I like a bit of a spice, but sometimes they like put me off.
Oh really? See,
This one has a good amount of spice, but I do enjoy the sausage more. And it's been since I was like coming here since I was 10, really.
Wow.
So like 12 years, so
wow.
12 years been coming here, and it's always a sausage that he makes, and it's my favorite.
This guy is he's very busy as well. I've noticed the amount of people that he's rocking up and getting a lot of sandwiches at a time. I know they're very cheap, but they're amazing.
Because travelers.
Of course, from the bus station.
Not tourists.
Locals.
But locals traveling. So this is the hub for traveling. So that's a train station. There's many bus stations around there. So you always get 50 people. I can tell these two are just going home for a small vacation from the military service.
Oh, okay.
You can tell by how their beard and how their mustache.
Oh, okay. You see a lot of that around as well. You see a lot of that around in Egypt. You see a lot of people doing military service, which, I mean, it's great. It can be quite intimidating if you're not used to that. I've lived in countries where that's been a thing before. The annoying thing about it is they close off loads of roads. So when I'm following my Google Maps to try and get around and walk around to places, like I did this morning, got lost in Cairo again. Loads of roads closed off, you can't go down. But this is amazing. We're going to crack on and finish these, and then we're going to go, I think, have a tea with a guy here, on to the next spot. It's unbelievable food here. So excellent hospitality again. So we've got here, put this back in the shot. So we've got the tea, which comes with mint and sugar. I'm just learning here from Joe what to do. We put the mint into the tea, and we give it a little bit.
You want some sugar or are you fine?
No, I'm sweet enough. So we give it a little mix, and then let's try this out. Let's just do live action. Let's go straight in with a bit of the Egyptian tea.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What a move from the pubs of England.
Yeah. Oh man, I like it.
Yeah.
It's really good. Things they do better in other countries.
That stuff.
Yeah. I know in England they say that we do tea really well. I don't like tea in the UK.
Me neither. I tried
I think
this
is.
didn't impress me.
So there you go. That's my favourite tea and my favourite coffee sorted. Egyptian tea and Turkish coffee. They're the ones that I like.
Which we use in Egypt.
Do you?
Turkish coffee. Coffee here.
I'm turning coffee down everywhere here when I get offered it. Now I found out it's Turkish coffee. What do I do now? I like the tea. Maybe get one of each. Right, we've got a bit more of this sandwich to go, and then we're going to crack on to koshary, which
it's going to be a heavy day.
This is my first meal of the day, if you don't include the breakfast I had. So
No, this shouldn't be breakfast at all.
That was a long time ago. So finish this off, finish our tea, and then we'll go and get some koshary. Ah man, we've just had a massive walk. Now this is more like what I thought Cairo would be like. Busy little stalls, market stalls, people everywhere. It's buzzing here. This is more like it. The bit of Cairo that I'm staying in is nothing like this. This is a true sense of Cairo. And again, all you people staying in your all-inclusive by the Nile, that ain't what it's about. So we've come now for some koshary.
Yeah.
So
originally it comes from kosher, which is from India.
okay.
But it's our national dish, which is basically what I like to joke about is anything random left over in your fridge and in your home,
Yeah.
just put together. Kosher is basically rice, macaroni, pasta, lentil, caramelized onion, hummus, tomato sauce, garlic, vinegar and lemon sauce.
Ah, here we go. Look, being delivered.
Yeah, and spicy.
Thank you.
There is some pickles here. We like to eat it with toasted bread.
Very nice. So this
as
is
an appetizer.
This is the onions, and in here rice, chickpeas, some pasta, and then this is like lentils, I guess,
Yeah.
here. And then with this
And also, what do you call this? Vermicelli?
vermicelli.
Vermicelli,
Vermicelli, yeah, which is spaghetti,
Yeah,
basically. And then served with this. This is crispy, like toasted bread, right?
I'm gonna show you how to properly do it.
So here we go. This is what I like.
Put some garlic and vinegar here. Also put it there as well.
The garlic and vinegar
Yeah,
oil.
I don't recommend people staying in your room. And shut. Oh well, he's gonna bring the spices.
Okay, he's gonna bring
I
the
would put
spices.
some spices, and then
Oh, look at that, all over. Oh, you can smell that tomato and that garlic from there. That smells amazing.
in a napkin.
Really. We've had an issue. We've had an issue.
Made a mess.
There we go. Well, oh, Joe's making a mess of his. I'm going to do some live action of mine. So this is onion and garlic oil. Pour some in there. Get everyone over helping us now, look. Right.
And shit.
So I'm going to try and do what Joe didn't do there, and I'm going to pour this over. And not make any spillages.
Shout out to me.
There we go, you see. Take two. And then look at this. This looks amazing. Then we've got now this little
Have you put
spicy
garlic
oil.
and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You have to mix it well and start eating.
So I'm going to mix it well. We're going to eat it up. Right, are we on? We're in. We're going to mix it all up. And again, without trying to spill this delicious smelling tomato sauce with the onion and garlic. That's oil in there, right? Onion and garlic oil. We put in the sauce. So we give it a good mix up. I love these little crispy onion bits in here already. It's got bits of other spaghetti and bits of macaroni, chickpeas. Oh yeah, and then a bit of. So this in here.
Don't put too much.
This is very spicy, yeah.
Just spice oil, so it's a bit too much.
Good.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
We gotta make sure we mix all that up really well. What is that? Oh, that's the bread.
Toasted bread, yeah.
Wow. Make sure I've mixed in that spicy oil. And then my first bite of koshery. So this has got everything in it here. You've got the macaroni, the different types of spaghetti, the lentils, the chickpeas, the tomato sauce with that onion and garlic oil we put on, and then the spicy oil as well. Oh wow.
There's something.
I can see what you mean when you said it's like all the different things in your fridge put together. This would be what in the UK, all you university students out there definitely be making this sort of stuff, or an equivalent of this in the UK.
Instead of pesto pasta.
Instead of pesto pasta peas, absolutely.
Like, all the students from the UK that I meet are always just pesto pasta all the time.
This is great. This is really good.
It's really easy to make.
You know what I think the best thing about this is? Those crispy onions.
I agree. I love them. Sometimes I just get extra on them.
Yeah, really good.
سلم على الكاميرا.
Right, we got a little story about the last place we were at. Hit him up, Joe. Tell him what happened.
So, first time I've ever encountered something like this. They always propose to women, but it's the first time I see someone proposing for a man. A woman just stopped in the street and proposed to him. There you go, Middle Eastern Egyptian wife.
I'll tell you what, vegetarian guests won't be happy with that. I said no. Joe said no for me. I didn't really know what was going on, but I'm still coming home.
If you have a girlfriend, she's not going to be very happy with that. So a lot of our food too is like, has a lot of vegetables in it. And the reason for that is to make it cheap. A lot of our cuisine is just vegetables. Is because not everyone here can afford buying meat. So this is a very cheap, like look at the size of this, that's 10 pounds. Which is sometimes a lot, like some places they even sell it for less.
Wow, that's in English money, that's
half a quid.
Yeah, 50p.
Yeah. And our breakfast, the full falafel and stuff like that, we can have a whole breakfast for 10 pounds or less even, which is 50p for them.
Wow.
A lot of our cuisine is just based on vegetables. So people would say like coming to Egypt it's really hard to be vegan or vegetarian, you're definitely wrong. A lot of our cuisine is just plain vegan, like koshery, like our whole breakfast, if you take out the eggs from it.
There you go. Shout out to vegetarian guest who's at home thinking I'm eating nothing but meat. I told you there'd be vegetarian stuff here, vegetarian guests. You didn't believe me. Right, I'm just going to throw this out there. Of all the pasta dishes that I've had, hey, making a food show here. Of all the pasta dishes that I've had, this is up there with some of the absolute best I've had. Because it's making goods from not very much, and I like that. I like it because people are being smart with the ingredients.
Simple as hell.
Yeah. They're not just chucking things together in a pot and hoping that it comes out good. Somebody's taken a lot of time thinking about this, and it is unbelievably good. It's one of my favourite things I've eaten in a long time, not just here in Egypt. And it's not in the beard.
Says if they travel abroad, would koshery work in the UK? Like, would koshery be a hit?
Yeah.
ايوه اصلا الكشري بره في عندهم عندكم هنا بنشوف. There is koshery in London.
Is there?
There is, yeah, I'm sure. I've searched it before. There is Egyptians living in London, so there will be koshery everywhere.
That's true. I think, right, everybody out there, if you know where there's koshery in the UK or in London, comment below and let me know, because I don't know anywhere that sells it, but you're right, there's Egyptians in the UK, there's got to be somewhere. Find it, Google it, let everyone know in the comments below, and then go and try it.
Also gonna just say it out there, that falafel, I've heard that falafel in Europe are dry and bad. Unlucky, we have amazing falafels here.
That is very true, but the falafel here is made with fava beans, right?
Yes.
In the UK it's made with chickpeas.
Chickpeas, so like they do it like the Jordan and Syrian style.
Yeah.
But this is our style, fava beans. We also eat full, which is made of fava beans.
London.
You know what? I'm in London.
So Joe's gone for what he's called here is rice pudding, and do you know what? It looks like rice pudding. I was expecting it to look different for some reason in Egypt, but rice pudding is rice pudding. So this is a typical...
No, he told me like we can get you one from the oven, which would have a burnt.
Yeah.
But I like that simple one.
So it's just good cold rice pudding.
Exactly. After a meal like that, balance it out in your mouth.
Perfect. Well, so this is a typical dessert then after
koshery meal, yeah.
Awesome. Good?
Can't go wrong.
Love it. Rice pudding, that's one of my favourite things. Am I in camera here? Probably too close. Yeah, I was. Rice pudding, I love rice pudding. I think it's underrated.
Underrated.
It's underrated back home because we have it in tins in the UK.
Tins?
Yeah.
That's so disrespectful.
So you get tins of ambrosia rice pudding at home.
Kingdom.
And it is, it's generally, it's given to kids when they're very little and they don't like it normally, but they're fed it and they're fed it and they're fed it. So by the time they get to adults, they don't like it. I like it. I like it with cinnamon on top. I think, yeah, it's good. But I'm so full after all that. I think that is definitely the best thing I've eaten while I've been here. I'm just going to throw that out there. I love this location. I love how friendly everyone is. I'm being told it's not busy today because it's a Friday and it's a weekend. It's busy. It's definitely busy. But I'm going to check it out again when it's not a Friday or a Saturday, when it's not a weekend. See how busy it really is here when I come back to Cairo in a couple of weeks' time. There you go. Just give you an idea of how busy the streets are, or how I'm told how unbusy the streets are.
This is empty as hell.
But this is a weekend. We're Friday here, but I mean, look, there's still lots of cars around. I don't know. I just think if we were in London, making fans everywhere I go. It's the important thing. But look, oh man, you can hear the hustle and bustle. You can hear the beeping everywhere you go. You have to keep your eyes peeled and make sure that you don't get run over by anyone I said to you in the video the other day, you literally just, when you go for it, you just walk. When you're crossing the street, you walk. You do it confidently. Still yet to be hit by a car. Everyone does it. These are the streets of Cairo. It's amazing. Man, so that is it. Uber ordered. I'm so full. This guy's struggling, man. He's struggling because his belly's so full. And a really good meal. Joe, thank you. Awesome. What I'm going to do, I'm going to link all of Joe's stuff below. But Joe, give a shout out to your Insta.
My Instagram is Unholy Joe. And my agency's Instagram is iEgypt. Yeah, that's all.
So Joe does organised tours around Egypt. So
it's everyone's budget. Yeah.
So he's doing tailor-made tours around Egypt, going to fit into your budget, absolutely. So make sure, I'll link all the details below. You come into Cairo, come into Egypt, hit up Joe.
And let's be friends.
And let's be friends, most importantly. So Joe, awesome. Thank you so much for today, my friend.
Thank you, mate. It was a pleasure.
Until next time, peace out.